Hey guys, it's Jesse with the City Magazine, and today we're going to be making a summer steak sandwich. It's perfect for grilling. I'm also going to show you how to do it here in the apartment because unfortunately we don't all have a backyard. But what's really going to make it special is we're going to make an artichoke and pepperoncini aioli, and that's really going to take it over the top. Alright, let's get started. Alright, well first things first, we're going to go ahead and make this artichoke aioli. So from there, we're actually going to use a blender, and I don't have a blender, so I'm going to use a NutriBullet. So we're going to fill our artichokes in our container. And if you get a little bit of that brine in there, that's good. It's all just going to be flavor. So don't hesitate to add it. And once we have that, we are going to cut up our pepperoncinis. We're just going to take the stems off. Chop them up a little bit. And from there, throw them right in with your artichokes. And you can add as much or little as you like. It's all going to be on taste and how spicy you like it. These aren't too spicy. You're just going to get a real nice vinegar flavor. And you can get some of that brine as well. Okay, so we're going to blend this up, get it purified. And after that, we're going to go ahead and add the mayo. This is just a real quick. So from there, we're gonna go ahead and add a squeeze of lemon and then the rest of our mayo. And if you guys have the magazine, it's gonna give you all the exact quantities, the recipes in there. So about half a lemon, and then we're gonna add about a cup of mayo. And I wanna make this kind of chunky. It's gonna look good spread out on the sandwich, so. Cool. It's going to be a little liquidy. That's going to be from all the brine you guys put in, but it's going to be okay because we do want it to like drape down off all the meat. It's just going to look real good. So I'm going to keep this in the fridge, keep it cold. Okay, now that we have our aioli made, it's going to be in the fridge cooling down, and from here we are going to get our steak ready. And I am using skirt steak, and from there it's really good for grilling. It's got a lot of nice flavor in it, so I know it's a little on the pricier side, but don't hesitate to use it for grilling. It's perfect. From here, we do want to take off some of the fat content on here and also some of the stuff we call silver skin. Silver skin is super tough, and no matter how much you cook it, it's not going to get any easier to eat. So make sure you stray from that. And you do want to leave some of the fat on here. Fat is just flavor, so that's something we all like in steak, but just take off a lot of the heavier built up stuff. Alright guys, now that our aioli is made, round two, we're going to cook the steak because steak is awesome. We're going to put it in a sandwich. So I have my steak here and I already cut off that fat and also that silver skin. I dropped a little bit of oil on it and salt and pepper. So make sure you have, I like to use cast iron. I'm living in an apartment, so I got to make do. Cast iron has the grills on it, so it's going to be awesome. And make sure it's smoking hot like this one. And we're going to drop it to get those cross marks. Now you want to hear that sound? That's a good sound. That means your pan's where it needs to be, and it's about to get awesome. Once I drop it on the grill, I'm going to go ahead and salt and pepper the other side just to make sure we're well seasoned all the way through. Alright guys, now that our steak is done and we got our aioli done, I got some ciabatta toasted. I feel like I like to get a heavy toast on it. That's really going to help with a lot of the juices and keep them in so it's not so soggy. I did cook my meat more on the medium rare side. I think that's the best side. So let's cut it up. And I did let it sit for about 10 minutes. So that's going to be a good time after it's cooked to make all the juices redistribute. It's going to be good. Make sure you are slicing against the grain. It's just going to make for an easier cut and easier chew. And I like to do it catty corner. I'm actually gonna get some smaller ones here. All right, now we're gonna build our sandwiches. Okay, first things first, toasted ciabatta, that's what we want. First we're gonna layer the steak as much as you'd like. We're gonna get these a little fatty because it's awesome. Okay, once we have some of our steak on there, we're gonna get a good helping of the aioli that we made. Don't be scared. Use what's good. And we're gonna do a heavy handful of arugula. It looks good, it gives it body, it's got good crunch, it got a nice bitter on it. It's not terrible. So this is gonna be the sandwich. Now let's cut it. Steak sandwich. All right, guys, so it's summertime. We made our steak sandwiches. Our artichoke and pepperoni aioli is tasting awesome. And the arugula is gonna be the perfect addition to make this the perfect sandwich. So get out there and cook. Thanks.